Hi, Ashish. We'll wait for some more people to come on. Let me just check my volume. Let's put my volume up a little bit. I hope you're doing well. We'll wait for some more people to come on. Hopefully they won't be too long. Ooh, I've been on 2 minutes and I haven't had anyone except you, so we'll just wait a little bit longer. Hi, Firebird. I was just saying, where is everybody? Okay, we've got 9 people on. Please like the video, guys, and please talk to each other in the chat. Talk to me, say hello. I'll put you on the list. We're going to be doing a collective. First of all, for right now, the energy, there's been a huge shift. There's been a huge shift in energy. It has a lot to do, yes, with the solar flares. If you go ahead and watch Stephen Burns' channel, you'll see in the most recent days, we've had a massive coronal flare. So say hello to everybody. Say hello to whoever's on the chat. If you want a free reading, please say hello in the chat. I've got a list going here. Hi. So yeah, there's been a huge shift in energy. And like I said, it's got a lot to do with solar flares, but it's just this feeling of things are going to start getting exciting. Things are going to start moving forward. And whatever's been holding you back on a spiritual level, an energetic level, is you're going to start pushing forward. You're going to be able to start implementing those plans. You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to feel a lot more physically energized. We have the beautiful Leo Venus conjunction in a couple of days on the 13th. So that will be really auspicious, positive for relationships, people, like getting together with people, getting together with others. Okay, many of you will be focused on your relationships. Please don't put questions in the feed, MD. Okay, I will call your name when it is your turn. We're looking at a general collective today. I am on a little bit earlier, so people are probably a little bit like, because I come on daily, but I'm not going to use those. I got a new deck the other day. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's called Healing the Inner Child Oracle. So we're going to use this base of the reading. I think there's been, like, if you guys have been in hermit mode, hi Firebird, if you guys have been in hermit mode, you're about to get out of hermit mode, and spirits and God is going to start connecting you to the right people. Okay, hi Indigo. Okay, thank you, that's really nice to know. Thank you, Indigo. Hi country, how you going? So we're doing a collective, a quick collective. I'll be on for approximately 2 hours as normal. Okay, I've been on 5 minutes, but I think like 2 or 3 of those minutes I was waiting for people to come on. So we're going to get straight into the reading. I will take reversal spirit just to say a prayer. Also, I have cleansed my Rider-Waite-Smith deck, so I'm just going to cleanse this deck and call out to Archangel Michael. Please, Archangel Michael, transmute all negative energy to positive. I call upon the spirits of Jesus Christ, white light, to stand guard at the doorway to our soul, protect us from forces of darkness, evil and deception, lead us on the path of light, truth and love. Thank you for being in this space. Please help me bring forward messages for the collective that are clear, concise and correct. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the number 33. Now, threes have been coming up. Hey, Eddie. Threes have been coming up a hell of a lot lately. Yeah, this is a beautiful new deck. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's still 5:20 a.m. where I am. I've been up since like 3:15 watching videos that I was drawn to, and feeling the same energy as I am, actually. We've got trauma in reverse. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of us are coming into this period of time where we are getting over a lot of trauma from our past. If you've been in hermit mode, you've definitely been processing this at a spirit level, at a soul level, at a physical level, and possibly you've been like doing meditation and crying it out, or not even like, you know, you don't have to meditate and sit cross-legged in yoga pose, or you don't have to do healing that way either. I've been spending the last 2.5 months just like sitting in stillness, or going into my soul, going into my like looking at my highest, using my higher self to support my human self. So you can do meditation any way you feel fit, okay? It doesn't have to be a set way. A lot of you are now going on a quest, okay? A new quest, a new path. You're ready, okay? And you owe it, I'm hearing you owe it to your inner child to take this leap of faith, to take this new direction. And you've cut out a lot of trauma, or you've recognized it, not necessarily healed it, because healing can take years, but there's an acknowledgement of what you need to do moving forward. Okay, hi Divine Goddess, how you going? Hold on a second. Because I don't have a moderator yet online, and I have quite a few moderators, but none of them are here right now, so I've got a list here in the background. Let's bring out another card here. So Virgo energy, we also got the month of June. So June can be a very transformative, or has been so far. Things are going to start speeding up. Very transformative month where you are healing past traumas, or you're at least beginning to, or acknowledging what you need to do. There's also something here about connecting with the right people, collaborations, collabing with the right people, God putting the right people in your way, okay, in your field of vision, okay, that can also support with this, and you can support them. So there's an exchange going on with this being the number 6. Tending. So this is about nurturing, tending to your spirit, okay, tending to your human self. So perhaps a lot of you are 6/6 on the screen, are getting more balance with your physical, seeing your addictions. I'm hearing addictions. So seeing like addictions and tending to those needs that you have, but also like working in a state now of the words balance. Hold on, guys. Moderation. Hi Strictly Business, how you going? So yeah, working in a state of moderation where you don't necessarily cut everything out or start completely afresh, but you're manipulating it sort of like in how it works for you, okay? Okay, you can go. Sorry, I'm just going to get rid of this idiot. Okay, right, let's have a look at another one. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that online, but people really annoy me. Like these women pulling tarot cards. Well, men do it too, and there's a lot of amazing men that have channels online, YouTube channels. I don't know if you've ever seen, if anyone's ever seen Chosen 144. He's a hoot, hey, to watch him. Oh my God, so fun, so fun to watch him. If any of you shout out to Chosen 144. He is special, very special guy. I love him. He's awesome. Okay, one more card, please, Spirit. So tending to your needs, but without cutting everything out. So this is moderation and understanding, you still need some things in your life. I mean, some people, for example, drink, but they may have been huge drinkers, and they've cut it right back down where they're just having a glass of wine a night with their dinner. It's that type of energy, you're really being extremely aware of what you can do and what is no good for you, but finding a middle ground, okay? One more card, please. So it's really about being in control, right? It's really about Emperor energy. Ashish, post your question. We're going to get straight into the reads because I'm not going to spend too much time on the general. I think I've said enough. I think if you guys, if this resonates with you guys, you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? Integration, yes. So integration, I love this. Look at all this green, this heart chakra energy. Integrating the light codes in your DNA is changing, and your cells are crystallizing, okay? This is all about awakening and ascension, where you're integrating everything that's around you and taking the best parts of it, okay? Taking the best parts and leaving the rest type of energy, okay? Okay, let's have a look. Kaja, I do have a list. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're 10th on list, okay? Integration, the number 35, which is healing again, the number 8, right? We got the number 34, 7, 9, 33, and 6. Okay. Let's look at Ashish. What I'm going to do is, because these are new and I've read the book a little bit. I've got a gist of a few of the cards I was questioning. So I'm just going to pull one of these new cards, which is the Healing Inner Child Oracle. And I think it's by Nina Mongendry. Nina Mongendry. Okay. Let's have a look, see what's here for you, Ashish. I've got some private readings to do today, so that's why I came on early, because I have like all morning to do everyone's private readings that are outstanding. If you would like a private reading, guys, I am offering half price reads, if you saw that in the post section of my channel, for the whole month of June, the mid-year sale. So make sure you book in. If you book after the 30th of June, you will not get the half price. Okay. All right. What are you entangled in? There's something I feel that you are caught up in, whether it's in your mind or with another person. We'll get more into this right now. I don't actually like this word, although the card is absolutely beautiful. And because the word is hope, okay? I think there's a lot of changes going on in your life. I think the word hope indicates sort of like a desperation energy for me, but that's just me, okay? You may like the word hope. This is about like wishing and dreaming upon a star, wishing upon a star, okay? You may be seeing a shooting star. Ask Spirit to show you a sign, to give you some sort of hope or even direction. Number 41, breaking down to a 5, okay? This deck is called Healing the Inner Child Oracle, and it's by Nina Mongendry, okay? Let's have a look for you. Yeah, definitely a lot of change. I just tapped on the deck 5 times as well, not consciously, okay? So let's have a look and see what's here. What do you need to know? What's your main energy right now? Hoping for something to change. There's definitely a feeling of like entanglement with something, or getting caught up in something here. While I'm reading for you, please make sure you say hello, yes, thank you, whatever, this resonates or not, okay? Because it really helps the energy come through. What's here for Ashish in the main energy, the current energy? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Harmony. So you got the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Not being able to make a choice about a person. Feeling left out in the cold. Feeling like abandoned by someone, possibly. And it doesn't have to be love. This can be a friend. It could be a child, okay? It could be your child. It could be a parent. But there's this feeling of disconnect from others right now, possibly. Or not connecting with the right people. The letter H may be significant. Both hope and harmony. Start with H. Okay, action. What Spirit wants you to take action on, or how Spirit wants you to like move through this energy. Sort of suggested approach. Thank you, Spirit. Tower. I'm hearing let the chips fall. There's something here about not reaching out to someone, or just letting things, like letting the dust settle, seeing what happens. If someone said they were going to call you and they don't, or going to reach out and they don't, or going to fix something and reconcile, and they don't. You have this hope here that something will change with the person, but Spirit's saying let the chips fall where they will. Let me know if this is resonating with you, Ashish. Just say yes or no. This may be something upcoming as well. Potential outcome. Of course, we're going to clarify these with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Yeah. So Scorpio, you've got actually a lot of, you've got all three majors. So Scorpio, double Scorpio. You may be a Scorpio. You've got Gemini, okay? We are in Gemini season. So this June, this month, something's going to change in the month of July in regards to this situation, okay? This situation is really going to transform you at a heart chakra level. It's going to change the way you think about people. It's going to change your relationships with others. It's going to put you into more of a empowered state where a lot of self-worth is going to come from this, okay? Don't worry too much about your sign. People like to know the signs, okay? And it's the only reason why I mention the signs. I wish I had more light here. I've got like 30-foot ceiling over this area, so I can't actually put a light. Before, when I was upstairs in my in my tarot station, because I've got two stations, one upstairs, but it's way too hot to sit up there. I've got a light directly over my head and it's actually too bright. So later I'll be actually moving into building, well, I'm not, I've got a room here, but I'm going to make it into a meditation room. So it's going to be amazing. I can't wait, but it's going to be a couple of months before that is finalized. All right, let's have a look at this Six of Cups in the reverse. I've got some thunder outside, and I've got the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this is just Spirit clarifying here what's going on. There's a lot of independence and freedom coming up for you. I don't know if you're like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but there is a separation energy here, okay? What you're going through something where you're just feeling like you don't have the support you need, okay? Or you don't have, yeah, could be to do with, it could be to do with you, okay, you or the other person really wants to work hard on this, but one of you doesn't, all right? Hi, FC. So it's either like you or the other person doesn't. It could be a female, a sister, a friend, a mother. I don't know. Okay, you tell me. All right, let's have a look at action. Spirit's just saying, let the tower fall. Let it fall. Okay, it's meant to change. Things are meant to change for your soul path in regards to this connection. Yeah, the Judgment. It's time. It's time that this relationship changed. Either to remove it from your life completely or change, all right? I do actually feel a really strong pull to pull one of the animal spirit cards because I'm getting that self-worth energy, right? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. Let's see what else we have. So double Scorpio, Gemini, double Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the Tower here? The Magician, more Gemini, okay? So use this energy. There's something positive here because it is the Magician. It's in the upright. And this is like what Spirit wants you to action. This is about creating something out of this. Creating a new way of thinking, being, operating, behaving. You know, a new way of definitely thinking. A new way of seeing love. Forcing you or propelling you to start something new or some sort of action. It's sort of like someone ghosts you. It's just, this is an example. It's like someone ghosts you and then you're like, well, F you, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be amazing at it. It's that type of energy, okay? Even though it hurts because there is pain here. Let's have a look at your potential outcome with the transformation energy. The 13 may be significant. 16, the 13th is actually in a couple of days, right? For me, it's tomorrow, and it's when I think it's Leo and Venus connect, and it's actually really good for relationships. So in the next couple of days, you may have a conversation with this person, but I feel that you're just being more empowered to change something here for yourself, so you can sort of like get out of this. I'm hearing like I'm hearing like a thief in the night. It'd be interesting to see if we get the Seven of Swords, because that's Seven of Swords energy. All right, what have we got here? Two of Wands. Okay, so the best response is no response and no action right now. This is actually going to empower you. So say if somebody's been an absolute shit to you, you're like, well, I'm not like chasing this person. I'm just going to let the chips fall. I'm going to let the chips fall, and I'm going to create something new. I'm going to focus my own like direction on something else here. Okay. Firebird, post your question. What else do we have? Yeah, someone was being extremely unfair, and there's no reciprocity here whatsoever. There was no give and take. It wasn't fair. This is changing you as a person, changing the way you view relationships. And we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So ultimately, I'm going to say by August, you're going to have got out of this energy. You'll be seeing things a lot differently, seeing people a lot differently, and you definitely won't let others or treat you the way this person treated you. Okay, let's just have a look at one of these. Okay, life is a mystery. This is about understanding that everything happens for a reason and to accept it. All right. What is Scorpio's next action he wants to take towards me? Friends. Okay. Friends. Hi, Oni Photo. Oni Photo? I'll put you on the list. Okay. Okay. What's the next actions taking towards you? I'm actually getting the energy of this person. They really, really look up to you. This person really looks up to you in some sort of way. They think you're beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, whatever. Okay. This is someone who wants to find out more about you. They could be talking on social media to you. They could be reaching out to you via social media. I'm just getting the word like high esteem. This person puts you in high esteem. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Libra. What else do we have? Virgo is at the bottom of the deck just then. Queen of Swords. I'm not sure that you want to reach out to them, or if you do, I'm not sure you know what to say, or maybe you're focused on something else at the moment, but this person definitely has their eyes on you. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's coming very strongly. That air energy is here in all three cards, or rising sign. Why is the Queen of Swords looking the other way? I feel this is you focusing on something else. Yeah, you may be focusing on your friendships, whatever's going on in your life, some sort of celebration possibly. You could also be organizing something for someone. I'm hearing a name beginning with M, like Miriam or Mary is coming through as well. What else do we have here? So there's a cautious energy, like Taurus is here as well, like double Taurus. You're focusing on your own happiness here. Is this person going to reach out? Capricorn energy wanted to come out. This person may have, I'm hearing deceptive tendencies, or like devil energy tendencies. Interesting. Like this person could have some sort of addiction. I think that you don't see an opportunity with this person. I think that you don't see an opportunity with them. I think that there's immaturity with them here because they've come out as a page. All right. All right, let's have a look look and see what else. Focus on your friendships. Focus on going out, having fun, dancing, going to bars, going to clubs. Maybe that's what you're doing. Okay. And your spiritual work. Intuitively, you're aware that this person, like, is looking at your photos or your social media. If you post, I don't know, I never post shit on social media. Like, intuitively, you could also be dreaming about them, or they could be dreaming about you. Okay. Sunflowers could be significant. A black cat. What else do we have? I think you're unbothered. You're unbothered, okay? It's like you've avoided a tower with this person. I don't think you're interested in getting together. The reason why is because both of these queens which depict you are looking the other way, and he's looking towards you and you're looking the other way, okay? You can't see it probably on camera. I don't know if it mirrors it either, but like that you're avoiding a tower, okay? This person is a karmic or was a karmic in your life. Okay, you're avoiding battles and confrontations, arguments, getting involved. This person could have a circle of friends that is like destroying them, I'm hearing. Like they're hanging around the wrong people. You don't want to get involved with something here, okay? Hi, perfect timing. Hi, whoever posted just before that. Okay, let me know if this is making sense. You may not even know about these people, this person's friends, or what they're doing or dealing with in their life. But there's some sort of like they're not, there's something here. Justice in the reverse. Like, you either know about it and you're seeing it, or hearing about it from a distance, but I don't think you're getting involved with this person, all right? This person could also get on the wrong side of the law. I'm not saying that they are right now, but if they keep hanging around with these people that they're hanging around, there could be some legal implications, okay? Right? So that's sort of their energy in a way. That was your reading. If anyone would like to donate, you can do so through the PayPal link below. Hi is next, H-I, and then I think it's MD. Is it MD? I don't know, MD. Hi. Excuse me. Oh my God, this sage. I love it though, so I'm just going to keep burning it. I'm coughing. All right. I'm not too bad this morning. It's been raining here. It started raining about 4 a.m. I was awake at like 3:15 or something. 3:13 it was exactly. And I've stayed awake. Okay. Hi, Ida. I'll put you on the list. I've got a list, thank you, Strictly. All right, I'm going to call out Hi's name and MD again, or Mazdakia. Otherwise, we'll go to Indigo. I can't wait for people, unfortunately, guys. Obviously, I've got to move on to the next person. Yeah. Please like the video. I've only got... I've got a lot of likes. Thank you. Hi, Queen. I'm on a little bit early today. I've got some private readings to do. I've got a couple of readings to do today. And I wanted to come on early because I was up at 3:15. I was like, fuck it, I might as well just get up and go early. I've had my breakfast. I haven't had a shower because it's cold still. And I don't have hot water in my house. I used to, but I don't really need it, to be honest. Like, if the water tank heats up in the day, really find that I like to have a shower like later in the day before I go to bed as well. It's nice. But otherwise, it's cold at the moment. Yes, it's cold in Bali. Okay, Indigo, if you're there, post your question. If you miss your turn, you miss your turn. I'm not going to back to you. You'd have to go on the end of the list, okay? Indigo or country, I'll call your names. If you're not here, you're not here. I'll move on. 13, 15 was just on the screen. 11, 15 now. Okay, what's coming towards me? I may not see in the next month. Okay. We're just going to carry on down the same vein with the general readings. I'm going to pull out a card from the new deck here. The Healing Inner Child Oracle. Okay, thank you, Strictly. Okay, let's have a look and see what we got here. What do you need to know? One card on the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Ooh. Oh. All right. So, country. The card that's come out for you is abandonment. Now, with this card, it's very Five of Pentacles energy, but it's the number 7, which tells me like Spirit is like really with you right now. So don't feel that you're alone. Also, we have at the bottom of the deck the card of Journey. Okay, so, and it's the number 10, which is the year, we're in the year of, I reckon, the year of 10-1, okay. Also, I'm seeing like a face on this card, and it reminds me of the card of alignment, and also the card of acceptance and authenticity in the Shadows deck. So I'll pull one of those. I think we'll use the Shadows cards. There's an understanding, need to understand that this year you may be put in a situation or a feeling, an energy of feeling like you're abandoned, or feeling like you're, hi Iron Man. No. I can read to you. You don't need to connect to me. I'm connecting to you. Okay. I find it too distracting with face to camera. I did it yesterday, and I'm not going to do it unless I feel like doing it. Okay, so you've got the year of 1, and this year is a huge soul, spiritual inner child and higher self journey. So you need to be in this. You're not going to be in this feeling of like nobody loves me forever. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. All right, let's see what we've got here. See if those cards came out that I saw. Let's have a look at your current energy. Current energy. Ooh. You're learning a lot here. This year is all about your self-worth. And that's why you need to be in this. You need to get down to the, like, I heard something online this morning in a video I was watching. Like, if you're at the bottom of a pit, the only, you can't look down. The only way is to look back up, right? So you may feel at a low point right now. You may feel like everyone's abandoned you, or you feel abandoned by the universe because you're not getting what you feel you want or you think you need, okay? But this is about a journey. You need to be sort of like on your own at this time to be able to go through this. Okay, so it's a spiritual purge. Thank you, Spirit. It's a spiritual purge, okay? I'll get to you, Iron Man. You're on the list, okay? Hi, positive vibes. Hi, yes. Hi, Marky. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. If anyone wants their reading next, you can donate using the PayPal link below. It's $5 and you will be next, okay? So again, we've got the number 7. I can't hold it up to camera because there's nudity on this card, but it's the number 7 as well. So this is a spiritual purge this year where you have to be, in some effect, on your own. I mean, when this year first started, I was like, oh yeah, it's the year of 1. I'm going to really like pour everything into myself. And now we're halfway through the year, and it's like, fuck, I feel alone. I feel like even though I've got people around me, you may feel alone, okay? So let me know, country, if this is resonating. And it's all to do with self-worth. It's also very much to do, I want to say, with maternal, not paternal. Paternal is father. Mother wounds, okay? Right. You did, Indigo, you weren't there, so I moved on to the next person. Okay? Right. Let me just pull one of these animal cards out. I hope this is making sense to you. There's something about nurturing yourself and nurturing your mother wounds as well. I like this card. The number 15. Balance is coming. I feel that like by July or after July, with those crazy astrological transits we've got, like by the end of July or even like into August, you're going to feel like a lot, like you can accomplish anything, okay? All right, let's see what else we've got. That's not, nothing's coming out there, just that one. Spirit has a plan for you. Don't feel that you're alone. You need to be alone this year. Like I said, when this year started, I was like, fuck, I feel lonely. I feel like I need people around me. I've been put into isolation. Why? And now I realize it was a spiritual purge. And this is what you're going through. And probably a lot of the collective are going through. Okay. Let's see what you need to action here. What's your current action? Suggested approach. Yeah, don't do anything right now. We've got momentum in the reverse, but it is also the number 10. So you've got 10, 10 and 7, 7, right? Balance is coming. And then you've got momentum in reverse. So things are going to, like, your action now is to do nothing, okay? To do nothing except be on your own and work on your, I don't even want to say healing, and I don't want to keep using that word, but instead of going into a whole plethora of what it actually means, because it is like a big conversation. And yeah, I really need to do a video on that, so I can just put the link below and say, if you want to know about healing, go below, okay? But this is about, you know, you not feeling in the flow right now, but don't do anything. You don't need to do anything except focus on meditation, definitely, sitting in stillness, focus on inputting what you eat, what you drink, good stuff into your body. Okay, I'm hearing move in silence, so don't tell a lot of people what you're doing. And also, like, go to work, come home. It's like having a schedule or a routine. Queen, you'll be next. Boundaries. Okay, so I could actually sit and do a whole 30-minute reading on these cards. These are beautiful. Tap into your creativity. When you're feeling alone, do something you really love to do, whatever it is, whether it's hiking, knitting, doing tarot, learning about astrology, whatever you want to do that, you know, floats your boat, sort of thing, okay? Make a schedule, go to work, do what you've got to do your shopping, eat good food, sit in silence, and nurture yourself, not just by what you eat and stuff, but what you consume. Be careful what you're watching on like YouTube or TikTok, or like, there's some shit out there, okay? There really is. And a lot of it, especially TikTok, there's just so much AI bullshit right now, okay? So just be careful what you're consuming. Only watch what's going to nourish your soul. Whether that's cooking videos like I've been doing, and then I write them down and then I make them. That's also creative, okay? Boundaries are here. You are protected. Again, the number 33, wow. So this number 33 has been coming out like for the past 3 or 4 days. If you've been online, you'll know what I'm talking about. Protect yourself with white light. There's possibly like someone's trying, as you're ascending, and this is for everyone, right? This is for those of you out there that are online right now, 2 people. As you're ascending, as you're awakening, you shine, you're going to start shining more and more light. You're going to start integrating light codes, and you're going to start like using the energy from the sun and the earth. You're going to be using it and to support others and to help yourself. You need to protect yourself, right? The more light you shine, the more shadow you cast. There's going to be entities and energies that want in, all right? True story, okay? That was your reading. Queen, post your question. If you want any particular cards, let me know. We got Psychic Tarot that I use a lot. We got the new cards, which I really love. I really love these cards. These are going to be my sort of go-to. I'm going to pull 3 of these out for you as main energy, I feel. Okay. Please don't spam. I will delete you, okay? When it's your turn, I'll call your name. Otherwise, Queen said take a free break. Be right back. Okay, I understand. Mayan, I will warn you one more time. Okay, you're gone. I'm sorry. Can't cope. And I know some of these people are my subscribers, but if they can't respect just like putting stuff in the feed, like hounding and demanding a reading, it's not good, okay? Eddie, if you're there, Eddie, my friend, post your question. Indigo, I'll put you at the end of the list now. I tell people, because I know people just like go to other channels and then, you know, pop back or go do something. And I understand you guys are busy, but like I have to go to the next person, okay? Because everyone's in a list and everyone's waiting. Are there any major changes coming up for me, or I need to maybe moving, building on a relationship? Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to pull some of these new cards. They're called Healing the Inner Child Oracle by Nina Mongendry. So I'm really liking these. Ooh, that's a nice card. Why don't you trust yourself with the changes? This is amazing what's just happened here with these 2 cards. I'll show you in a second, Eddie, and I'm sorry about the lighting, so you may not be able to see, but I might actually take a photo of this and send it to you. It's amazing what's just happened with these 2 cards. Spirit's asking me for you to ask for a sign. So, without going too far into it, and you've probably heard all this before from me, I asked Spirit to show me a giraffe. And there's a giraffe on this card. And then Spirit didn't show me a giraffe for five or 6 days. And then 2 days ago I said, I asked for this and I got it. And then I asked for this and I saw like all these unicorns. I asked for the giraffe, but I didn't get it. All right. And it was the day before I bought this deck. And in this deck, there's quite a lot of giraffes. And as soon as that happened, I started seeing giraffes on the television. I started seeing giraffes on, there was a short on YouTube I watched as a fucking giraffe, like where they released the animals back into the wild, and there was like 3 or 4 giraffes coming out of the back of this truck. Anyway, you're probably thinking, fucking what are you talking about, Trudy? What I'm trying to say is ask for a sign to each question you have. If it's a yes, Spirit, show me like a dove. You don't have to say it's got to be on, you know, a billboard, or it's got to be on. No, Spirit will bring you a dove. All right. Trust me, it works. You wouldn't believe it. It's crazy. And Spirit actually messes with you. And Spirit's really funny. Spirit guides really have a really good sense of humor. They're human. All the once were, some of them, or ancestors as well. Ask for something. Ask to see a sign, and just say, show me a dove if I, you know, that's just an example, Eddie. Show me a dove if I should stay with the current job, or I should like, or if my book's going to take off or whatever. And then say, just help me out with that. And that's all you need to say. Don't elaborate. Don't go into any big fucking analog on it. Just, that's all you need to say. Okay? That's it. Right? And then write it down if you're going to forget, because I do that often. I ask for shit and then I'm like, what was the question though? Remember. All right, bottom of the deck, we have power and recognition. I love this. I feel it's a lot to do with your business and your book. I'm just going to quickly show you these 2 cards that came out, and it's probably really hard to see, but there's like the first card is this one, and there's like a tightrope And it actually goes straight onto, can you see that? It goes straight onto exactly the other card. So this is what you're leading into if you do this. Does that make sense? Can you see that? Okay, so this says trust. And it's the number 14, breaking down to a 5. Trust the changes that are coming up. It is a bit of a tightrope. She's walking on the tightrope, okay? The planets are significant here. Check your birth chart. Check the astrology every day. See what's going on. Go subscribe to Stefan Burns' channel or Pamela Gregory. Find out what's going on with the astrology. Not necessarily just in your birth chart, right? But yeah, just in general. There's a lot of solar flares. You may be getting a lot of energy, feeling it. Use it. Use it to your advantage. I woke up at 3:15. I laid around in bed for an hour till 4:15. And then I was like, fuck this. I'm getting up. I made breakfast. I made a whole batch of ginger and cinnamon and lemon and dandelion tea. Oh, that's another thing. So you probably know this, but dandelion tea, if you can get the real shit, and dandelion ground like the powder, it's really good to open up your psychic awareness. So I'm starting to use that, like, even more so. So there's a need to trust here. There's a need to tread carefully, tread thoughtfully, right? Yes, walk by faith, like you just said. The next card is the number 15. So we've gone progression from the 14 to the 15. So Spirit's saying, if you trust in the changes and walk with faith, like you've just said, and make sure you're aware of the energy you can use in the universe, that it's going to come to more balance, okay? Now this looks super fun. I love all these baby animals. They're so cute. And this one, in the middle, if you can see, he's swinging off the fucking tightrope. He's like, I've got this. He's nearly at the end. That's when he's nearly at the end. He's like, I've got this. So caution is still needed. There's a little ballerina there. I don't know if you can see it, with a little umbrella. She's sort of balancing there. And there's other people. So the first tightrope, you're on your own. Yeah? And the second tightrope, or the second part of this journey, you're with others. And it looks like party time. It looks like they're all having a great time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 people on this card, and then there's a fucking bunch of animals. Okay, there's loads of animals. There's a seal, which you can't really, is that a seal? I think so. Yes, it's a seal. There's a giraffe, polar bear, panda bear. I actually watched something about panda bears, how they're not extinct anymore in the wild. They've done such a good job in the zoos of mating the polar bears. Sorry, not the polar bears, the panda bears. That they're not an extinction anymore. So it's like a huge success. There's something here about that, because I literally just saw it yesterday. So there's a lot of success coming in for you, right? Yeah, building your community. And then you've got all these balloons which signify celebration. So there's definitely something here about animals. There's definitely something, this card is called play, having more fun, playing, okay? Playing with it. And playing with spirit, making it fun. Ask for signs, especially animals here, with all these animals. The next card you have is power. Stepping into your power. She's doing this yoga pose effortlessly. There's also something about sacred geometry. Now, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a sec. Sign for, I'm sure this is for fire. Let me know if you already know, because I don't know. Images, fire element. Okay, so we've got air. This is air energy. No, it's not. It's fire, because the air energy has a cross. It's the same, but it has a cross through the top. So this is fire energy. So you're on fire, baby. And then one of her feet is actually turning into roots. It's not a foot, it's roots. So this is groundedness, earth and fire. Earth and fire. Okay. Something about sacred geometry too, possibly. And then with that came out, and something about your hands. Her hands are like going up to the sky. Look at all the power coming out of her hands, the light. The air element with the clouds within that triangle as well. So it's like you've got all the elements here. Air, fire, earth, and where's the water? It's behind her. See? It's there. So this is like magician energy, and it's the number 24. So you have 6-6. And then you have the star energy. Look at your community. Look at all these people. And they all have crowns, every single one of them on their head. And they're giving the crowns to each other. She's putting the crown on his head. She's putting the crown on her head. Like they're all putting a crown on each other's head. So this is you supporting each other. Supporting each other within your community, within the people you meet. That will heal you. There's a lot of healing because it's the number 8, right? And this is star quality. Really nice, really nice. I'm just going to pull out a couple of tarot. Why is this here? On the split, the 6 again. So you got 666 here. All right. What the fuck is that? There's like a fucking bee or something. What is that? I've got a monitoring spirit in here. Fuck off. Go away. I don't know where that's gone. Oh my God. I don't know if it's a bee. It sounded like a big fucking hornet. Where's that gone? Oh my God. This is what I've got to deal with. Like the fucking flies and the hornets and shit lately. There's so many monitoring spirits around. And I'm doing my saging and cleansing and prayer, but they're still fucking trying to fuck with me. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity, okay? New opportunity, don't overthink it. Swords in the reverse. You are the magician, right? 10 of Pentacles, that's what it's leading to. That was your reading, fucking awesome. Okay, Diva, if you're there, post your question. I love it, I like it a lot. And use like the energy. Go ahead and look at Stefan Burns' channel. I'm like, I don't know if you guys are feeling this, these solar flares and the energy. A lot of you probably won't be able to sleep tonight. Okay. Okay, Queen is next. Last night you said the person I'll be in my next commitment with can work with families and children. They bring good news. They have lots of disappointments. Where the fuck is that hornet? I've got like a hornet or some shit running, like flying around. Okay, John, the Pisces who's been asking to date me is a juvenile probation officer. Is it him? Oh, okay. It's very possible. Anyone that's of service to others. So the servicemen, right? Servicemen, military, police, ambulance, paramedic, correctional officer. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I'm going to ask Spirit for an ace if it's him, okay? Spirit, show me an ace of wands, swords, pentacles, or cups. If this person we discussed yesterday is him. You're overthinking too much, or you're worrying too much about something, okay? You're getting more information or more communication. This is an intimate relationship. So I don't know if you've already been intimate with this person, but there is like intimacy surrounding this person, okay? Or the opportunities there anyway. All right, let's have a look. See if Spirit can show me. Why are you in conflict? What are you conflicted about with this person? All right, show me an ace if this is... So you've got the Knight of Cups. Do you feel that they're like a false twin flame or something? I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. You have to follow your own intuition as well, Queen, okay? Now, you really like being on your own. You're really unsure. There's a real cautious energy here. I just think with masculines in general right now, okay? Two of Wands, waiting for contact at a distance, always with the Two of Wands, possibly. Okay, deciding, like you're trying to, You're trying to really tap into your intuition. You're not trusting yourself on this one. You're very cautious, which is fine, all right? Be cautious, but follow your intuition. You're not sure if it's the right time, or you're trying to sort of like figure out when it's the right time. Yeah, it's not the right time to go forward with this person. Two of Cups is here. Show me an ace if it's that person. In 3 cards. Yeah. I do feel that you're going to connect. I don't see an ace. I asked for 3 more cards and there's no ace. I'm not sure. It could be, but it's not showing me an ace. Spirit usually shows me pretty quickly if it's that person or not. 10 of Cups, Chariot. I think you'll have really a lot of fun with this person. Stop worrying. You are traveling towards this person, traveling towards you. The Chariot and the 8 of Wands. I'm not seeing an ace, but there is intimacy, like I said, and I feel that that's a good thing. But we've also got the 7 of Swords. There's an ace under that, but I don't feel that's the ace that I asked for. You're really lacking in trust, whether it's with this person, whether it's like you're battling with yourself that if you get emotionally involved and they're not. So again, it's like, okay, show me a page. It's like a need to like get to know this person. Like, don't feel that you're going to lose this person if you don't. Yeah, exactly. I asked for a page and there it is. It's like, don't feel that you need, like, you need to let them chase you, okay? Let them chase you, work on your trust issues. And then if you want to have fun, but don't expect anything from it, okay? Don't expect like a big relationship from it. Let him chase you, exactly. And even if you do get together, like, don't do anything with him. I mean, you can do what you want, but like, if you want it, it's up to you. But if you do, just like, be aware of your trust issues and be aware that you may change into a different person after being intimate, because you still have trust issues. So if like you're going to be intimate with him and then he goes back to his home, and then you're going to have this, if you've connected emotionally and energetically with him through physical intimacy, then that's another story, right? So just be aware. All right. Okay. Diva. And then we've got Strictly. So Diva, post your question. If anyone would like to donate, you can do so through the PayPal link below. It's only $5 US. I'll be on here for another 40 minutes, okay? I'm leaving the feed at 7 a.m., which will be 7 p.m. your time. Thank you, Queen, for that. That's super cute. Okay. Diva, Haifa, Diva or Strictly? Diva, Haifa or Strictly? Who's first to come on? This is smoking. Okay. Will I have a good birthday on the 22nd of June? That's my brother's birthday. I feel like everything is in shambles, from breakups to regular life. Oof, welcome to the club. Actually, no, everything's fine with me, but a lot of people are feeling this. And I'm not out of the woods yet, because we got till the end of April. Anything can happen. All right. You may be experiencing some sort of health related issues like back pain, anything physical. You're going through some sort of grief, okay, as well. I'm seeing like nostalgic energy. You may be thinking a lot about your childhood. You may be thinking a lot about, if you've got children, your children in a relationship with them, or your parents and your relationship with them, your siblings. There's like a lot of nostalgic energy. There could be grief in regards to something that you did wrong or said wrong in the past, or that someone's not in your life anymore. Okay. There's something about that as well. I'm hearing the letter J, like Jacob or Jared. That may be significant. Okay, John. All right, what have we got here? Limiting belief. Five of Pentacles energy. Right, so Spirit's asking you to look at where you're limiting yourself, especially in your mental. What's this? Grief in the reverse. Okay, so whatever you're going through or thinking about, or, you know, ruminating on, there is a way out of this, and it's coming in. Okay, all right, okay. We've got this bird cage here with butterflies going out of it. It's interesting because I asked to see a yellow butterfly, and a lot of these are yellow, but they're not like a big one. I've asked to see a single yellow butterfly. So that's, again, Spirit telling me to tell you guys to ask for signs. All right? Right. You'll be getting out of some period of grief, you know, depending upon what that is. And also, if this is death and you've literally lost people, Spirit's saying it's not the end of the journey. Okay? So maybe I've got some messages from Spirit. I'm getting like, I'm getting a lady coming through, and she's not in my space, she's external. So they come through either externally or here, and if they're here, I'll know about it, okay? Because they, my crown chakra starts to tingle and I get super cold. But I do feel like a lady beginning with S, Simone, Shelley, Samantha, Sally, there's a name beginning with S, and it could even be someone's surname. Okay, right, what else do we have? So let me know if that makes sense. So there's this limiting belief that you have here that is limiting you from the changes. It's stopping you from making some changes. Okay, you will get over any grief. Okay, that's here. Friendships, there's going to be some changes within your friendships and the people. This is like tribe energy. This is ancestral too, with the 10. North America or Native Indians may be significant, but we've got like friendship here. So there's something here about friendship being very important to you. You do have an ancestor on the other side. They are a female spirit, whether you know them or not, like supporting you. Okay, and we have coming home. This could be literally. This could be something about wanting to go home. 13 could be significant, the number 4. It's the 13th in a couple of days when we've got that Venus and Leo there being together. So there could be something here about maybe you're connecting with people from family on the 13th. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more friendships coming in, and Spirit's saying you deserve it. Okay, hold on a second. You need to tend to some entity attachment. You definitely do need to tend. I'm not going to get into, like, every time entity attachment comes in, I start getting into it, and it's tricky energy. If you want an extended on this, you can email me. I've got half price readings right now, okay? But you are definitely entangled with an energy attachment, okay? And it's stopping you from moving forward with limiting beliefs. But there is friendship coming, and grief will leave you. If there is something you need to cord cut from, do a cord cutting exercise, especially if you obviously know the person, all right? But you're not tending to it, and you need to here. There's an energy attachment that you're entangled with. All right, I'm not going to go into that right now, okay? What are these limiting beliefs? What are these limiting beliefs? The Star. There's something that you feel is not attainable here with the Star being in reverse, but it is. And a lot of it's to do with cleansing your aura, your home, your energy, sacred space, making an altar. There's loads of shit about protection on the post section of my channel. Go ahead and look at it, okay? And do it and action it, okay? Think things will be lighter. You'll be able to lift something energetically from you, okay? There's definitely new contracts and new friendships coming in, new people in your life that are going to support you. Yeah, you're leveling up, but there's definitely a need to disentangle yourself from some body or some energies here, okay? Scorpio energy is about elevating, getting past that middle ground, and perhaps you don't feel you got the strength right now. I feel that Leo energy, yeah, I feel that, wow, thank you, Spirit, 888. I do feel, go check out, actually, I'll read it to you, what 888 means. But I feel by the month of August, you're really going to be gaining a lot more strength, spiritual strength, literal strength, all right? So let's see what this talks about. An 888 number is a powerful spiritual sign of abundance, alignment, and financial prosperity. Seeing it repeatedly serves as a cosmic green light that your hard work, Eight of Pentacles, is paying off, and that you're entering a fruitful season where your energy and intentions will be rewarded. Career and finance, often referred to as the ultimate number of wealth. It indicates financial growth, successful investments, and professional advancements are swiftly approaching. Love, relationships, and doesn't have to be romantic. It symbols an empowering energy that nurtures deep, balanced connections. Three of Pentacles, and asks you to focus on emotional reciprocity, ensuring you are giving and receiving in equal measure. Spiritual connection, because of the number 8 signifying the infinity symbol, right? It represents limitless potential, flow, and spiritual harmony between your material and inner life. It highlights karmic completions, reminding you that you have the positive energy to put out there into the world. It's going to come full circle. So there's something here about a rebirth here, and a real need to have spent time in isolation. This is spiritual purging that you've been going through, like I have, like a lot of people have, okay? That was your reading, right? You're going to get some exciting news soon in regards to a decision that you need to make. There's that infinity symbol again, all right? All right, the next person is Kaja, K-J-A. But, like I said, and I always say, and Spirit says, Spirit can lead you, but cannot do it for you. So I'm going to bring out another card for you from your angels and your ancestors to give you one more message. Trust the wise spirits and your prayers will be answered. So this is about trust, okay? What major life changes is coming for me? I know there is upcoming major life change. What is related to? Okay, let's have a look. Major life change for Kaja. You're going back and forth on something and you're not sure, you're not making a decision. So I'm getting like Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles type of energy, okay? Even Two of Swords where you're not seeing something clearly, or not looking at the bigger picture, not getting all the information. So the first card is Hope. I'm pretty sure we got this for the general. I'm not sure. All right. Things are going to be taking off, but you have to have hope that things will change, and you have to have faith in Spirit here. Okay. You have bliss. Oh, lovely. So you're entering a period of just feeling a lot better than you've been feeling. Okay. Connect with nature and the animal spirits. All right. Thank you, Furious. I'll put you on the list. Hi, natural cutie or cute. Okay. Please don't post questions in the feed, guys. Kaja. So there is a lot of excitement coming in and a feeling of peace and serenity because you've had faith, because you've had hope. This is coming in. This is your angels blessing you. This is the number 22. This is a master number. Okay. And you are stepping into your personal power. You may also be collaborating with someone. We've got fire, earth, air, and water here. Okay. The triangle is the fire element. You've got the air, clouds in the middle. You've got water here, and you've got the grounding here. So this is about being the magician. Know that you can create anything. Step into your personal power. All right. At the bottom of the deck, it says time. You're waiting for the right time, or you're waiting for this time to come. There's something here like you're waiting to come out of hermit mode. She's in a cave here. You can see. He. I think it's a little girl. Yeah. You've been in the cave. You've been nurturing your inner child. You've been going through stuff, ruminating on stuff, trying to figure stuff out in your mind. Very hermit energy, Virgo energy, okay? Let's have a look and see. What else we have here, please, Spirit? What blessings are coming in? What's this bliss energy? What's this blessing? Because the bliss is like the blessings. It's like the blessed card in the Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah, wow, what did I just say? You have a decision to make, and when you've made this decision, and breathe, use your breath work as well. There's a lot of abundance coming to you. You're using this, and I've been saying this today, like you're using this hermit energy for, it could have been 2 months, 3 months, it could have been 3 years, I don't know, but it's all been a spiritual purge to go out the other way, okay, to come out of it, come out of it, basically. All right. You've got exciting news incoming. I love this. Stop worrying about shit, okay? You're overthinking. You're not sleeping. You're ruminating. Stop doing, like when you overthink, focus your attention on something you're passionate about. Put all your energy into that. There's a lot of energy right now. There's something here about you being support to others. You are support to others. I'm seeing another card. What card am I seeing? I'm seeing a fucking card. Yeah, I'm seeing a card from this deck, which is like, your light is shining brightly, or you are a beacon for others, it's called. There's something here you can do to serve your community or serve others. You could like want to volunteer, or like doing like, you need to go outside your own comfort zone. Tread thoughtfully. There's that Knight of Wands energy, okay? Take action with passion. I just talked about passion and courage. Keep going forward. But there's also something here about you being a beacon of light and supporting other people, okay? So if that makes you happy, do it, okay? Like go work at a soup kitchen, go volunteer. There's something about giving back here. You're stepping into your personal power. You need to get out of your comfort zone. There's no point in sitting and hoping and wishing things are going to change if you don't make the decision to step into your bliss, where you're appreciating the natural world and you're appreciating and having gratitude every day. And the number 22 is like she's praying, and it's the blessed card in the wisdom deck. That's what I was going to say. But she's sitting on a cloud and praying and with a smile on her face. She's being grateful. So there's something about gratitude. The Imagine card is the magician energy, okay? Imagine your world into being. Stop overthinking. What are you overthinking for? Okay, stop it. You're thinking too much, you're worrying. Things are going to align for you. But you have to take action with passion, okay? You are moving into an elevated position, because you're going to stop lying to yourself, and you're just going to like stop wallowing in any sort of self like, I can't do it. You have a deep knowing that your life is meant for more here, okay? Yeah, truth be told, in reverse, it's time to take any masks off that either you have or that other people have around you, and see things for what they are. But definitely by actually supporting others, is going to be your catalyst to being blessed. All right. Yeah, so drop the heavy burden, start working on your healing, start getting rid of things that are not priority in your life or in your mind, that are not priority to think about. There is something definitely here with your mind, right? Like overthinking things, you know, being in conflict with yourself. And there's healing that's required here. Work on it. Have the strength to work on your healing. There you go. August is going to be very significant. You also have 888 in your reading, okay? Actually, you have 8888, I'm pretty sure. Do you? No, you just have 888. All right. Go ahead and look at what angel number 888 means. I'm not going to read it all again. I just did it. But, yeah, go check that out. Furious, please don't post another question in the feed. All right, I'll call your name when it's your turn, if I get to you. All right, now we've got another 25 minutes, guys. So let's do another person. FC, if you're there, post your question. If you miss your turn, I'll just cross you off the list, guys. I'm sorry, but I can't like wait for people, and I can't just go back to people when they decide to come back in. FC and then Oni Photo. All right. Furious, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 7 people before you, Furious. Okay, so, and I know there's only 4 online, but they like to come in and out on this channel, like they do in other tarot readers' lives. Okay, so if you're not here when I call your name, I'll move to the next person. FC, are you there? Let me know. I'll give you 10 seconds. Oni Photo. Oni Photo. Are you there? Ada. A-I-D-A. Are you there? We've got 3 people on here. I don't know why people come on and then ask for reading and then just go. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway. Too much scrolling, maybe. A new moon, I'll put you on the list. Iron Man, are you there? This is like really smoking up a storm, isn't it? Iron Man, are you there? Thank you, Furious. I've put you on the list, okay? And I only say don't post questions in the feeds because I don't read them, and then you have to repost again anyway when I ask you for, you know, ask your name. Say your name. Say my name, say my name. Yeah. I don't scroll. I just choose certain readers and I watch certain podcasts, and that's pretty much it. That they keep me occupied. I'm actually watching, what am I watching? I love Seinfeld. Apparently Seinfeld's contract with Netflix is finishing in September, and I'm devastated. I want to try and figure out how to like record all of them on my other phone so I still can listen to them. And what am I watching? I'm watching Beef. I think I've done 3 episodes. That's pretty fun to watch. Beef's really good on Netflix. Also Yellowstone I want to start, and Persons of Interest. But I don't know about Persons of Interest because I don't really watch crime or anything anything negative. So I start things, and if it's super negative, and Beef's a bit like that, but it's funny. Okay, Furious, post your question. We don't have time to wait for people. Iron's off the list. Positive Vibes is there as well. Marque or Marque, Furious, post a question. Furious, post a question. I picked up the lights here, so obviously I need to use this. Now, when I use this deck, it's usually because there's something going on in a relationship. So I don't know what your question is, but post it. Thank you, Anu Moon. I will definitely do your reading after Furious, okay? And then that will probably be it for the day, guys. So Anu Moon, don't go away. I'll do your reading in a second. Furious, waiting for your question. Shuffling all these cards. I don't know if this bowl is going to break. It's actually getting quite hot. I don't know why it's still like, there's a lot of like stuff going on down here. I hope the bowl doesn't break. But it shouldn't, because like these little bowls are made for soup and things, I guess. So, okay, I'm waiting for your question, Furious. I'm 23. Where Sharoon get vanished on Thursday night? No reply messages or calls. I'm Sadia. Okay, Sadia. Well, I hope they're not missing. Is this a person that you're going out with, or you're like in a relationship with, or who is this person to you? Are they a friend, your best friend, or your boyfriend? I don't know. I don't know acronyms nowadays. I don't know if it's best friend or boyfriend. I think it's BBF if it's a best friend, but I might be wrong. So, I don't know, have you talked to their family? Are they safe? Do you know that they're safe? That's the main thing. Okay, I understand. All right, let's have a look. Boyfriend. So, there was, okay, don't tell me any more information. Let's just go from here. If this resonates with you, let me know if it does or not by saying yes or thank you in the chat. Thank you. Okay. So I'm hearing like stormy weather, or things are going to get a little bit like whatever conversation's coming in. The world is here in the reverse. I do feel that this is their energy. I see them taking off here. A motorbike may be significant, and also a crow. You've got the world here in the reverse. So possibly this person has decided that they told you, because the Knight of Swords talks about communication, and that they wanted to end this cycle with you, okay? And off they go. I'm being drawn to the crossbow on the back of this person's back, like they have another target or something, but there's no other female energy here, okay? They're very emotionally confused. They possibly want to talk to a friend or a parent even, like, or someone that they can trust, because there's emotional immaturity here. They're not quite sure what they want in their life, just on an emotional level. They want to get their mind. This is a card, the Six of Swords, about getting their mind balanced and understanding what they want so they can make some like decisions. But there's emotional confusion here. I do feel that you're going to hear from this person again, and you will have a conversation. What else is here? I feel this person loves you, like they haven't lost love for you. The Lovers in reverse. They're emotionally confused. Why are they emotionally confused? This is a lot about their self-worth and confidence. Usually when someone doesn't trust someone else, it's because they have self-confidence issues, okay? And to save face, they run away because they feel a fear of abandonment, okay? There's a fear of abandonment, but they're thinking a lot about you. I think there's a realization here that that they do love you, okay? and that they need to talk to you. Show me what else, Spirit, please. King of Wands, they could be a fire sign. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of love and passion. Like, there's a lot of love and passion here. I don't feel it's over. I think they just have a fear of abandonment. Or they may not know how they feel about something that happened. So something that happened between you, or whatever reason they didn't trust you, okay? Things are changing here, all right? Things will change. So there's something about you not needing to worry right now. Things will change. There's like a new direction where you're going to be able to... Okay, so what happens next? What happens next? Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Spirit's asking you to try and detach your energy right now and focus on things you love, possibly your work or even friendships, okay? There's a disappointment, but it's in the reverse. So there's like, however you feel emotionally now, it will change when this person comes back in to talk, okay? Yeah, have the strength. Spirit's trying to give you the strength. The number 8 may be significant. The number 8's been coming out a lot. There is like a new path ahead for both of you. 3 of Swords. Sorry, the 3 of Wands. You've got the Sun here. So this is, and it doesn't feel like it right now, but this has happened possibly to make this person realize how much they do need to work on something to do with their emotions and do some sort of healing for themselves. But the Sun, and by August, this relationship is going to be in a much better place. You've also got you needing to set boundaries here and use this time alone to connect with Spirit, okay? And to see what, like, how much you've been carrying. Maybe you've been carrying a lot of emotions or things, okay, in this relationship, and it's time to like rethink on a spiritual level, like how you want to approach this relationship for the rest of the time that you're in it, okay? Because there is definitely a need to change. Sometimes things happen, we have arguments, we have fallings out, because there needs to be like a wiping of the slate clean and something new foundation being built, which I feel is happening here. It's like a new foundation will be built from this, but you have to set some sort of boundary. All right. Oni Photo, post your question. Thank you, Furious. Okay. Anu Moon, just hold on. I'm just going to pull 3 cards for you. All right, because I called your name and I crossed you off the list because you didn't come to the, you didn't, so you must have gone off the offline. So I'm just going to do a 3-card pull for you. Ask a yes or no answer, please. A yes or no question, because I will be leaving the feed in a second. Hi Shelley, I'll just be leaving the feed very soon, unfortunately. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. Well, actually I've been on an hour and a half, but I do have an appointment at 7, so I have to leave. It's nearly 7 AM where I am. Thank you, Furious. Question, would my application to GS for 2027 be successful? So that's, thank you, that's a yes or no. That's simple for me to answer. And Shelley, if you want to ask a yes or no question, don't go, I can't go into it because like I said, I've only got like sweet and also I think that's it. Was that the only people? Okay, who else is here? All right, thank you, Onifo. You need to make sure that if it's going to be a yes, that you have that positive mentality and not have that I don't have it or I'm not going to get it. So there's a need to change your energy towards it, because that's the way you're going to bring it in. Show me a yes or no, please, Spirit. Show me a yes or no. Yeah, you need to put the hard work into keeping your mindset, and yes, you will get it. Okay, there's the ace. There's the ace. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, Shelley, post your yes or no question. Shelley, post a yes or no question. There's 3 people online. Who wants a yes or no question? And you can just tell me what you're thinking about. You don't say just, is it a yes or a no? Because Spirit knows exactly what you're thinking. Okay? So we can answer it without you even putting a question in the feed. Hi Nandini, post a yes or no question. Or just say I'm ready and then I'll tell you yes or no. Because I'm leaving the feed in a second. So whatever you've been thinking about lately, is it a yes? Is it a no? I can answer that. You're ready? Okay. Yes or no? Spirit, 3 cards. Yes or no? This is dependent upon, Spirit say, it's dependent upon you, whether you stand your ground and set some boundaries and put yourself first. Mercury retrograde will be significant to finding out the answer. You need to take yourself out of lack of mentality for it to be a yes or a no, depending upon what the question is, right? Yeah, you need to put yourself first and set some boundaries. Really, really think about this. Okay, really think about what you want the answer to be and whether it's in your best interests. All right, and let your guard down. So it's really up to you. The ball's in your court with this. It's yes or no. Okay. Silver Sweet, ask your question. FC, ask your question. Yes or no. I hope that made sense, Nandini. Will FC and FL be together? 3 cards, please, Spirit. Yes or no? You're too cautious, okay? You have to work on your trust issues. If you don't, it's going to be a no, all right? There's trust issues you need to work on. You need to get your mind clear and make some sort of decision. Be cautious, or you need to be cautious. If you get a red flag about this person, it's a no, or it should be a no, all right? If you want it to be yes, you need to work on trust issues, okay? And Maria ID there, well, is there a reason why Lewis contacts me daily? That is a question. I want a yes or no. I knew. Recently met someone, considers themselves as an earth angel like myself. Are they my true soulmate? Yes or no? Okay. Hi Elaine, I'm doing yes or no's, Elaine, because I don't have much time left. There's things about this person that you don't know, all right? They're confused emotionally. I would say no. I would say you need to meditate on this, but there's something that they're hiding here, something that you can't see, all right? There's emotional confusion. They're not sure how they feel. And then you've got the Page of Swords in the reverse, actually. So I would say no. No. Elaine, post your question. Yes or no, Elaine? Because I'm leaving in about 5 minutes. So just ask a yes or no, just for, you know, just for a laugh. And I'll see you tomorrow night, okay, if you want a reading. But I have to leave because I have to leave at 7. Shah, post a yes or no. Please like, subscribe. Will Lewis contact me? That's your second question. No. No. Oh, no, it's not. Will Lewis contact me? No. All right. Will my financial situation change? Shah. Will my financial situation change? Yes. Yes. You have to trust yourself more, especially when it comes to your security. and how you feel within yourself, your security, your safety, okay? Your financial situation will change. There's something here about a home, okay? You need to really go within and start like seeing things in a more positive light, and definitely connect more with others, all right? Did Yaz think about me? Did Yaz think about me? Yes. Okay. Three of Pentacles came out straight away, which is a meeting of minds, new contracts, thinking like other people involved. So yes, there's something here about Mercury retrograde, which I think we've talked on before. Okay. Yeah, they possibly had a new perspective about you, maybe in a dream. They want to come towards you, or they came towards you in a dream. All right. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling abandoned at the moment. But there's that spiritual disconnection. They're meditating, or they need to. There's that spiritual disconnection or that spiritual purging that we're all going through. If you're in hermit mode, you know, a lot of people don't like being on their own. I like it. It's a yes. All right. And Spirit is sort of like giving them thoughts of you, dreams of you. Okay. That's it for today. I'm not going to keep going because I'll just keep going and going and going and going. I do have to go to the shops. I like going there when it opens so no one's in there. Look at me telling people not to be in hermit mode, and I'm scuttling off to the shops as soon as they open so I don't have to bump people. Oh my god, it's more so the traffic on the road, to be honest. Over here it's fucked. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye.